of armor at level 3, but sometimes it does not even get to that point. And he's not particularly good with the Iron Talon.
Seneko got it. He stole the rune. They're going to go for the sentry straight into the stun. He's got to walk back in range of the sentry to get around the shards, but Seneko will get away. He is a bounty hunter by day and a thief by night.
That especially hurts because you get a double regen against Dendy's level 2 Shadow Strike.
And we've almost had like our permanent small cam on just Seneko and Korra battling inside the jungle.
Oh, he's getting rolled on top.
Yeah, Tusker goes for Seneko. Jirax brings Dutz along with him. Seneko will try the run, but again, the Penguin slides out, putting up the shards. And Seneko, no real way to survive this unless he can last for about 2 more seconds. He goes invis, but that'll be First Blood going the way of Koro. He had about 1.5 seconds left until that dust was going to dispel. A little bit left unchecked inside the jungle.
It is, but it makes up for the 2 sentry wards early, and they don't have any observer wards in the...
Oh, Seneko! He just walked under the tower and went for the courier, but not only just the courier, it's the contents of the courier. Seneko and Denny will back out of this one, but it's the bottle of fodder that has just been lost. Major thing that Timbersaws is susceptible to is that big burst damage combo, and that's something which a Queen of Pain offers in droves.
But Mind Control can just get a TP to deal with that. If he
middle lane, Fada initiated on. Seneko was waiting just for the right time to strike, and they kill him off. General came in just to say hello, but he really wasn't even required at the end of the day. Difficult to get that level 6 over on Korra, just because Seneko's been such a disruptive force. But then Seneko is now tanking up the bottom lane, also finding a little bit of farm of his own. They're trying to get his level 6 middle lane. Fada initiation comes in, but with double Spirit Siphon so quick onto Denny and Arstar. Snowball's coming forward, is headed over towards Denny, but they don't go up the hill with the Snowball. They're caught on the ground, and now with the Shroud, Fada the Sonic Wave's committed, and say goodbye to your Death Prophet again. 2 kills coming the way of NaVi. And both of them have been over on Fada, and this is the power of the NaVi lineup. Now they can push into the tier 1 tower. With the power of the Liquid lineup, the counter push comes in from Mind Control.
Line drawn towards the Yara into the Radiant jungle, and it's a schmuck. And I think Mind Control is going to be a very large issue soon.
Well, Didira walks straight into it. He doesn't have ulti form that should trigger the dust. I think your bounty hunter's there, but he was just around the corner of the cliff. Didira, the roll will be committed. Support's going to come in, or will it? It's actually not coming in fast enough. Didira puts the walls up. He's tanking up so long. And Seneko, they'll track over on Jirax. He snowballs. He's going in deeper. He's going up the Lycan, but you've already lost your Death Prophet. They just keep battling, and now it's Liquid. They find themselves in a little bit too deep inside the Radiant base, inside the Radiant jungle. Now they it just would have been on the edge, getting a glimpse of Matumberman, but it's the middle lane where potentially, nope, Didira gets sharded up, but there's no real follow-up. Snakeo's just shuriken tossing and being a very big nuisance with that 3-point up. So you take the stack, but you lose your tier 1 tower on top lane.
A lot of damage coming out on bottom.
Yeah, right behind that tower. There's the stun coming in from the VS. They need a little bit more follow-up with the swap. They might be able to get it. Timber Chain will drag Mind Control away. He's got 15 reactive armor stacked up at the moment. The Sonic Wave, it manages to reach out to Koro. And now Didira, he wants to battle up against Mind Control, but do they have enough damage? The 31 regeneration a second, a short-range Timber Saw, and maybe with the shards coming in, Didira still going to go in for more. He'll avoid the Timber Chain off to the left. Seneko still in the back lines. Jirax, he's got a lot of life to work with. The Crypt Swarm is a little bit off target. It doesn't hit Didira, who'll TP out in the trees. The Courier's also going to go down to General. This is just Fada locked inside this round. He'll turn for the silence because he's got the support. The Sven has come into the fight. And NaVi do not want to bar of this. They've actually smoked up Seneko, caught by the shards there of the Tusker. The Wolves are still in the neighborhood. So they see everything that's happening with Liquid's movements. Okay, he's going to try and D-ward the other D-ward, but he didn't realize the other second sentry ward was planted a little bit further north. So the Ancients will still be able to spawn up here from Team Liquid.
Maybe he can bloody block it with the Wolves. They really need to limit this Sven's farm because Lycan was really hampered by that Timber Saw in the
You're down a long way here, Mind Control. There's 4 heroes from NaVi grouping up on this. He Timber Chains up, but Arstar swaps him back in again. They need the stun, they need the control. Reactive armor charges come, but it doesn't matter. Then he commits with the Sonic Wave. Liquid were bringing in reinforcements, but they just don't arrive in time with that much burst damage.
Game from NaVi, and they had a real hard time pushing out the lanes. This game, Liquid are up against a very similar sort of thing. They have the Lycan, which can split push out lanes, the Nature's Prophet. that can split push out lanes, and they need to be able to get to the point where they can 5-on-5. I believe that 5-on-5 is way stronger than NaVi at this point, especially with the Aegis on spend.
Who do you want to go on here? R-Style swapping out. Mind Control is actually in the top river as well. They're going to lose one, but the Wrath of Nature bounces through. Lycan down quickly. Jirax with a snowball, protected for a bit, but the current toss bouncing their way out. And now Fada, Exorcism is on the field. R-Style wants to run away from this one. He's got a stun. He can hold Fada in position, but Matoman catching Snako on the back line. They're able to just mop up NaVi underneath the tier 2 tower. But there's still a 3-for-2 trade-off. You got a good pickup in the top river. Snako has a small little opportunity here. You'll see Matoma just walking over the river. And Lycan, yeah, he's like, okay, he's going to cross the river. You come into our territory. R-Style swapping his teammate in so he can actually get close enough to the swamp. The Yule Scepter, however, now has arrived. Jirax in close. And be careful of Mind Control. He's got a big spin with the chain out. They're doing terrible damage to NaVi at the moment. Even the Raw is keeping the Bounty Hunter out of this play. Maybe NaVi's actually, yeah, he will go down. He'll give the gem over and NaVi lose 4. A triple kill for Fada. Mind Control with a perfect spin and Vada having all the time in the world after that Yule Scepter went off. Just let the Exorcism do its work. Question is, what do they now do with the Aegis the Immortal?
Try and look for team fights, and NaVi should try and dodge and split push. I don't know how Lycan's going to get involved in these fights. At some point he's going to need
a lot of one-way. Koro finds Didira. Didira walking into his hands with a Necro Bork. He can't actually have enough mana to get the ultimate off. So you can say goodbye to Lycan. He brought up his Assault Cuirass recipe, plus the chainmail before death. So there's no money on the Lycan for a buyback. This is a 52-second window. He should be okay because of the pressure being applied through top lane. But Liquid may not care. They're coming in for that tier 3 tower. There's no fortification available from NaVi, and there is available from Liquid. And with Exorcism not being able to use for Roshan, Liquid are just going to melt through this mid-racks.
Yeah, there's God Strain, there's Inner Beast, there's Exorcism. How do you compete with this split push? T3's not even down on the top.
They're coming back to defend the top lane as well. General, he's going to get caught out, so he'll die up there. Meanwhile, Fada and Matoman, they do all the work on the bottom. The stun from R-Style. Matoman will return it with his own Stormbolt. You've taken out 2 melee sets of racks. Now, can they get out this one scot-free? Swaps available from R-Style with that level 2, but he's just not in range. The ball from the Beastmaster slowing him up so he cannot reach Fada, and then Fada turns for the double silence. Have they got any kind of stun, any kind of disable? No, they don't. The 2 people he silenced are the 2 people with the stuns.
Outplayed by Fada. Now he has Blink and Arcane. And Mind Control with a sight.
R-Style's moving up. That Hawk. Koro gets a glimpse of Snako. Snako quickly blinks up, and now they actually find the Timbersaw. You can track him up. Prophet, he's starting his TP over as well. So they think about going a Mind Control, but that new side of the fight's going to work. Not to mention the roar from Koro catching down the back line. Then he's gone. They lost the Queen of Pain. They lost their magical burst damage. There's no way they can kill Mind Control. And with the rest of the heroes coming over from Liquid, Mataman looking to cleave through. The Bounty Hunter may end at 1 streak, but it's just a buyback. They just had the money. They just had the manpower. Team Liquid will just keep walking all over NaVi. Catching now inside the river, spin him round, drop him down. Didira is gone, and the last player being chased is Matoman versus R-Style up on the top lane. Where's that armor toggle? There's still the Aegis the Immortal, but R-Style's got no chance. 5-hero wipe in favor of Team Liquid. You did buy back once, and you did lose that Beastmaster, but still, now you go for the mid lane, and it looks like they can just go for, well, they can't go for the top lane because the tier 2 tower's still there, so they just go for the GG. Isolate R-Style, he's hexed up, Kuro's on top of him. This could be it for NaVi. They're losing too many players. Snako can come back into the fight, but the rest of Liquid are on their way. The double buyback from Dendi as well as Snako. But the tier 4 towers are under siege. Dendi does have Sonic Wave up, but he doesn't have his BKB for another 15 seconds. He doesn't really even have an opening.
This game quickly spiraled out of control. NaVi, no solution to the mass team fight coming out from Liquid.
They are really almost ending this game. 8 seconds until the Lycan is alive. 10 over on the Prophet. If they lose any more heroes, just like that, there it is. Quick picks and GG! NaVi are eliminated and Team Liquid will advance themselves through into the next round where they get to battle up against Fnatic.
Still a pretty good run from NaVi. Liquid showing why they're many people's picks for top 1 in this tournament.
Yeah, they are such an amazing team, such solid play as well. NaVi tried to throw him off a little bit with that Lycan first pickup. You could definitely see the strength of their push.